During this past winter session, Queens College students accompanied civil rights activist and retired director of Queens College, Hillel, Rabbi Moshe, to Alabama and Georgia to learn more about the civil rights movement. They were enrolled in a course entitled In the Footsteps of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. This course inspired Kestenbaum, a junior majoring in political science with a double minor in film studies and business administration and liberal arts, to write a tribute to our honorary degree recipient, Andrew Goodman. I would like to invite Jay to the podium to share what he wrote, a letter to Andrew Goodman. Jay? Thank you so much for being here with us.
After returning from the trip that Queens College ran in the winter in the footsteps of MLK with Rabbi Shore, I wrote this reflection. It is a letter to Andrew Goodman, Presidential Medal of Freedom, Queens College student. Dear Andy, my name is Jay Kestenbaum, and I've just gotten back from Atlanta. I was on a trip called In the Footsteps of Dr. King. While I followed in his footsteps, I saw you there. Yes, it was you, Andy. Andy, it was you, the young, Jewish, and politically conscious Queens College student. Andy, it was you down to Mississippi during the Freedom Summer of '64 to register the 93% of disenfranchised Mississippian blacks, of American blacks, of Americans. And Andy, it was you who was murdered down in Mississippi that dark August night. Andy, I didn't act with you, but I saw it happen. Dear Andy, I glimpsed the same southern starry night sky you and Dr. King once peeked at with a brighter tomorrow. I looked out that bus's window and noticed you, Andy, sweat dripping down your face during a hot Mississippi summer day. It was you knocking on the doors of those Americans. Later that day, I witnessed your murder. I saw your torched car. I saw the sweltering heat of injustice upon the red hills that we drove by. What struck me wasn't a cold bullet in my forehead, but your dark hair and brown eyes, your sweat, your commitment. Andy, I didn't die with you. I saw it happen. Dear Andy, you deserved a life, not a medal. You deserved to go home, go back to school, and live. Yet you answered a call beyond yourself. Your message is clear and powerful. Some things are worth the risk. Some prices are worth paying the ultimate cost. Benjamin Franklin said that a man who gives up his essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserves neither liberty nor safety. Andy, you have challenged us to greater. A man who gives up his or his fellow brother's essential liberty deserves neither liberty nor safety. Andy, that day I saw your murder, I saw something. Dear Andy, that day I saw your murder, I saw you. I saw your body, and I saw you rise like a phoenix from the ashes of your car. That day I saw your murder, I recognized that you, your ideals and you, had entered the collective unconscious. Andy, your friend and classmate, Paul Simon, wrote that you were his brother. Today, I can tell you more. Today, I can tell you and all here that your ideals are my brothers and my sisters, my mothers and my fathers. They are my families, my friends, and my fellow students. They are our communities, our governments, and our countries. Andy, though we didn't act with you, Andy, though we didn't, and Andy, though we didn't die with you, I say today, what can we do? Thank you.